Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So recently it seems like I've slowed down in my reading, which is kind of odd. I spoke a little bit about it in my June video where I only read 4 books that month, where before I was reading probably 8 to 10 books, and I knew I was distracted a little bit in June, but in July I really haven't been as distracted, and it still seems like it's a slow reading month. I've only gotten through 1 book so far, so I really want to try and get through more. I'm almost done with Zodiac Academy Fated Thrones, and I thought this week we could see how many pages I read in a Monday through Friday week. So today is Monday. I do work full time, so typically all my reading is done outside of work. Yeah, I thought we could just see how many pages I read, and hopefully that will help me to get through these books faster. Although I will say they are ridiculously long books. So I am picking up in Fated Thrones. I am on page 609. I'm not sure how many pages are in this book, but I'm on a chapter about Caleb, and it is during the party that Lionel is throwing where Gabriel, let me pause. If you have not read Zodiac Academy, I recommend you maybe not watching this video because there will be spoilers. I will be talking all things Zodiac Academy, and I'm not good at filtering, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that warning out there. So they're at Lionel's party, and Gabriel just sat on the throne, and they just got that prophecy, or the seer throne, and they just got the prophecy. And so we're in a Caleb chapter, and let's start. I am on page 609. Darcy chapter, and I just am reading the part where she put on Diego's hat and she's in Lavinia's memories or whatnot, and I'm just saying it sounds an awful lot like Clara, where Clara will immobilize people with the shadows. So like I have this sneaky suspicion that maybe that's who is like taken over Clara. I guess we'll see. I hate Lionel. I don't know if I've said that enough from reading this book. I really had a little bit of hope for Darcy and Lance this time. I should have known. I should have known better. Truly. Well, here we are. Okay. Love it. Well, it is the next night, although it's probably not obvious because I'm in the same thing. Last night's reading was insane. As you can tell from the clips before, it's like I forgot that it was the end of the book and that crazy stuff was about to go down. So I am just like floored at what happened between Lance and Darcy, and then obviously Lionel found out about Tori, and now she's taken back to her little torture chamber. I'm just like, seriously? It's almost like it's a repeat of what happened at the end of Cursed Fates, where it's like, I'm just, it's frustrating, but like, whatever. So as I said earlier, I don't read while I'm at work, but I do listen to an audiobook, and right now I have been listening to Gold by Raven Kennedy, and I actually was able to finish that today. So I will be including that in my weekly pages that I read, even though I am listening to them, it still counts in my opinion. Let's get to the reading for tonight and see how many pages we can get in. I must say that Lionel sucks. I know I've said it before. He literally called his own son horse. He said, "Do not speak unless you are spoken to, horse." Who does that to their own son? He's so awful. To piggyback, this is the next thing he says. "You would do well to remember that I am not above filicide. The unsightly specimen beside you is not and never will be an heir of mine. He may have my blood running thick and fast in his veins, but his worth has been lost with his twisted curse sent from the stars. No heir of mine will pass on equine DNA. You are just lucky that you are my son, Xavier, because believe me, when I had it checked, I was hoping to find out you weren't, and then I would have drowned you like the runt you clearly are." This is after he's already manifested 3 powers or 3 elements. I can't with this man. Happy Thursday! So I actually did not record yesterday. It was just too busy of a day with church and with work. I have a feeling that today is going to be the day that I finish Fated Throne. So I am so excited to bring you guys along and to just talk to you guys as I read. I am picking up right where Darius has just gone into the cave to change fate or whatever. Or not fate, but just to change things up. He's trying to save either Darcy or Tori because one of them is supposed to die. And then Darcy and Lance are fighting right now for their lives. And Tori's just having to sit and watch it all. So let's finish it together. I'm so excited. Hold the phone, guys. Darcy just said, "Tears slipped down my cheeks and I barely felt the pain in my injuries at all as I gazed at my mate in front of me. Since when? Please tell me." Oh, okay. I just needed to read the next sentence. "A man I had chosen for myself regardless of the stars and fate and laws." There you have it, friends. Geraldine has like the funniest. Geraldine Gundelaphus Gabolia Gundestria Gruce. What a name! Oh my gosh. Talking something about some sort of blood curse, and like I really just don't think that this is gonna go well for Darcy and Lance. I don't even know what to say. Like, the end of this book, I'm not even done with it. I'm at 98%. The author's note. Hey, how is that? Are you feeling calm and collected? Did you just release a big breath and look up to the sky and thank the stars for keeping all your faves alive so far? Oh my gosh. Okay. I have no words. These people can't catch a break. The ending is always the worst parts of these books because it's like everything goes wrong at the end. But I think I'm going to cut the camera off for the night. I'll probably start the next one, and I will pick back up with you guys tomorrow. Well, guys, we finally made it to Friday. I'm so excited. Obviously, I just finished the Faded Thrones book last night, which was so much. I'm going to have to sit down and debrief you guys about it all. I have been wanting some cookies. I want some dessert tonight, so I figured that I would make some cookies and take you guys along with me. So let's go do that, and then I will get some more reading in and give you my final pages that I read in a week. The cookie was absolutely delicious. I put a little bit of ice cream on it and thoroughly enjoyed it. But I thought I would take a minute to sit down and chat with you about the end of Faded Throne. So last night, I could not even wrap my head around everything that happened. Like, I think I said the only exciting thing that happened was that Lionel's hand got cut off or eaten off or burned off or whatever. There's so many other things. Darius and Tori aren't star-crossed. Lance and Tori are no longer guardian bonded to Darius and Lionel. That was also another huge thing, and I loved seeing all of them come together to fight Lionel. I will say I was very surprised Orion was able to kill his sister. I really did not think that was going to happen. I thought he was not going to be able to do it just because it was his sister and he had faith that he could bring her back. But he did. I was very shocked by that. And I'm very curious also to see the curse Lavinia put on Darcy, because it still hasn't said anything about that. Although I talk like I've gotten so far into the next book. I've gotten probably like 10 pages in. Obviously, what Darius did, I still am not okay with that. I guess it's like, you know it's coming. So like, what do you do with that? I am so tired tonight. I know it's still daylight outside, but I go to bed probably 8:30 every night, and I already feel like it is like 10 o'clock in my body. So I don't feel like tonight's going to be a late reading night. I'm going to pick back up with chapter 1 of Heartless Sky, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Well, guys, this wraps up my video. So basically, for the entire week, Monday through Friday, I read a total of 555 pages. I will put all the list of each day right here. I'm not mad at it. Truly, considering I work 8 to 5 every day, it's not too bad. I mean, that's basically like a book a week, especially reading fantasy books, because we all know those are ridiculously long. And especially the Zodiac Academy books. I was able to finish one of them, so we did accomplish our goal. The most obviously that I read was on Tuesday, and I think it was just from the audiobook. So if you do work full-time and you can listen and do your work, I would recommend audiobooks. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like. And if you enjoy this type of videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.